Hey there, it is Pete over at the Sampleist, and today we are checking out Alt Choir from Westwood Instruments. Westwood Instruments are continuing their trend of making incredibly well-designed and useful instruments full of unique sounds and beautiful performances. Alt Choir features a 16-strong ensemble of singers with different styles coming together to record traditional and extended articulations. Ranging from beautiful legato to vocal percussion to improvisations, Alt Choir creates a huge vocal palette which is perfect for multiple applications. If you're looking for one-of-a-kind performances combined with brilliant instrument design and sampling, Alt Choir should be high on your list. Alt Choir downloads at 20.9 gigabytes and runs in the free Contact Player and is also NKS compatible. It sells for £167 and is currently on intro offer. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Westwood Instruments for sending over a copy of Alt Choir so we could make this video. Of course, we get the instruments for free, however, it doesn't influence our thoughts, ideas, or judgments. We are just hardworking composers giving you our insights on these new instruments. In this video, we're going to check out the sounds of Alt Choir, the design of the library, and of course, I've thrown into the all-important composition. So without further ado, let's jump in and check out Alt Choir. And here we go. We have Alt Choir loaded up in the Complete Control Player 8. So that's the free version. And of course it is NKS compatible. Now this does work in Contact 7, I believe, as well. Now, the GUI is absolutely gorgeous. If you've used any other Westwood Instruments libraries, they just have gorgeous GUIs, but it's becoming quite familiar now in terms of articulations being over here. We've got all of our controls here and our page toggles here. Lovely stuff. And it's just so clear and easy to use. Now on the left hand side, you can see all of the NKI files. So we have ensemble patches, we've got soprano, and we have alto, tenors, basses, and textures. So I've started off with ensemble, and it sounds like this. Okay, it sounds gorgeous, and I'm using my controller to control the CC1 and CC7, respectively, the expression and the dynamics. And we also have a vowel slide, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. I just want to talk about the range of the choir. So you could hear, I play that C major on purpose because we can hear the higher end of the choir to the right, and then when I play this B, we get the lower end. So really what I want to do is just play. So the range is absolutely brilliant. Of course, I'm not using any kind of MIDI controls there. So typically when I play, I'll be going through, or even just the dynamics. Now, before we start going into the articulations, because I want to talk about this vowel slider. Now, this is on CC21. Which I have over here, so I can control all three. Now, if I control just the vowel slider, you can hear the sound open up, all of these different vowels. I'll do the basses as well. Or basses and tenors, I should say. So if I leave the expression at the top and just play some chords. Okay, so get the idea. Lots and lots of control. Now let's talk about articulations. That is the sustains. Now, when we start going through the instruments, there are different articulations depending on the section of the choir. So the ensemble actually has the kind of like the lowest amount, if that makes sense. But it doesn't mean there isn't much there. It's really, really cool. It's a great introduction to all of the extended articulations. So we've got episodes, and these are completely unique. Now I'm playing in E minor, so I'm just going to adjust the controls to E minor. Oh, I can do it. Oh, that's F. Lovely. Okay, so it creates these performances. And because I'm playing in the key of E minor and I've set it to E minor, it means everything is going to fit. So if I just stay diatonically in E, I mean, if I'm playing G, technically it'll work. So everything fits beautifully well. Absolutely love it. So that's the episodes. If we go on to improv, these are improvisations. So to get the full effect, I should just hold a chord. Beautiful. And then we've listened to sustains, chatters. So you can see there's no vowel slider now. Beautiful. And I love when all the sections of the choir come in because it's all pre-panned. It sounds cool. Then we've got short R. Beautiful. We got short O. Beautiful. And we've got some waves. So short and long. That's beautiful. And you can see it's just expression now. There's no sort of modulation, Will. I mean, that is beautiful. gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, there are different controls down here, but I just want to play through the different sections. We've got different microphone positions. You can add different reverbs. I will actually do that a little bit later with the textures, because textures are ace. So let's just load up the sopranos, and we can see them load. Beautiful. Very quick, very quick. The tension is palpable. There we go. It will appear any second now. There we go. Sopranos. Now, we can see here we have very similar. So we've got improv legato. Let's go open the vowels out. And then we do have traditional legato going on. So all the sections have legato, and that legato is gorgeous. Beautiful. It's actually reminding me of, I like Doctor Who. There we go. I've said it. But I like the original ones, because I grew up in the 80s, and yes, lots of cool things. And there's a David Tennant episode. It's actually the ones where he meets Rose on the beach. And this vocal really reminds me of that emotional scene. Absolutely love it. Excuse my silly legato playing there. So, you know, we've got chatters. And then we've got some different articulations. So, moving fifths. Beautiful. Moving thirds for a bit of chaos. Moving seconds. And percussion. Reminds me of that other song Dex's Midnight Runners were famous for. Body Talk. Anyway, moving on. I'm really showing my age tonight. So you can adjust the page and you'll see lots of different articulations again. So we've got our waves. Beautiful. And I will actually just show you, I'm going to change a reverb. Let's go for Eclipse. So it's going to be really big. I like everything to sound sumptuous, and that's going on. Lovely. Now, if we go onto altos, because that was going to just go on for ages. And it's going to load up. This is where I've got to fill the silence. And for some reason, because I've mentioned Doctor Who, I'm thinking about the Candyman from the Happiness Patrol episodes. Strange. Anyway, altos. Lovely. So again, you can see we've got all of our similar articulations. Let's play the legato. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to pick out some articulations that we've not heard yet. So breath sustains. We've got pitch whispers. just going to get the volume up. Beautiful. We've got percussion again. Lovely stuff. And if we go on to the next one, the next page, we can see we've got our waves and we've got soft Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to load up the tenors next. Wonderful. And they should be there any second now. Lovely. So again, let's just go for the legato. Legato sounds amazing in this library. We've got these moving thirds again. Moving fifths. I'll play the chatters. Let's go to the next page. Oh, percussion. I really like the percussion. I mean, I'm going to use this on my next spaghetti western as well, because I always use stomp clap. Really, really useful. So we have breathy sustains. Soft and pitch whispers. Beautiful. And then basses. For some reason I was trying to drag that over. I don't know why. I don't know why. So, because this is the last moment we're waiting for it to load, who is your favourite Doctor from Doctor Who? And if you don't like Doctor Who, don't worry about it. It's cool. Just making small talk. Basses. Beautiful. And let's play some improv. I've got to lean over to get to my controller for the controls. In fact, I'm going to use the vowel slider as well. Legato. Sorry, I started off with a chord for absolutely no reason. Brilliant. Let's go for drones. These are new, different articulation. Lovely. Yeah, I love that performance. You can hear it evolving. And then some beautiful waves. Lovely stuff. Now, the last part is the textures. And the textures sound like this. So let's just play the first one. Now, Now, I love these. They sound a little bit synthy because when you play them and you don't use a mod wheel, they got that really, really cool vibe. So, of course, you can use the... Actually, it's not the mod wheel. It is CC1. Yeah. And you can add glide. I love stuff like that. It sounds very, very cool. We could adjust the speed and make it monophonic or polyphonic. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool. So let's play a few more of these. I'm going to turn the slide off though. Yeah, so I'm just playing around the controls, so I'll play this one nicely. Fog. This is one of the most beautiful textures I've ever heard, vocal or otherwise. Absolutely love it. So I'm not going to play all these. I'm just going to play Ghost. And let's play Siren. Yeah. Or I'll do one more. Sparks. Gotta throw some glide on it. Love it. I did say I was going to play around with the reverb, so we are on... Already, actually, we're on quite a big reverb. Change it. Yeah, it sounds cool. Really does sound cool. So we've got all these different textures. Now, there are lots of different controls you can play around with. Lots of different effects you can add. Everything is there for us, which is cool. There's some instrument global effects and, of course, the lovely people who've made this library. So, yeah. I think it's fantastic. I really do. Lovely. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go into the composition. Now, I've used obviously Outchoir on obviously all the vocals. There's a lot of tracks of it, and I've used the Origin library as well from Westwood Instruments. It's absolutely fantastic, and like I just find Westwood Instruments to be really, really brilliant toolkits. Lots of sounds, collections of sounds, very expansive, very, very unique in terms of performances. So, yeah, we're going to check out the video. Not the video, sorry, the composition. And then I'm going to leave you with my closing thoughts. Okay, on with the music, maestro. And here we go once again. We're at the closing thoughts section of the video and we're talking about alt choir from Westwood Instruments. Now, I love a good choir. I cannot sing, and fun fact was I was asked to leave my school choir when I was a student there, and it's just because I can't hold a tune. I can hear it in my head and I know what I want things to sound like, but I just cannot get my own voice to do it. So choirs are really useful for me. In fact, they are indispensable. Now, what I look for in a choir is obviously fantastic sampling, and alt choir has fantastic sampling. The vocal performances are absolutely amazing. The instrument design is fantastic. But it's not just a choir with your standard articulations. It has all of these extended articulations, all of these completely unique performances. And again, the voice has been processed into different soundscapes and textures. And then you can throw on lots of different reverbs, for example, and make these massive, expansive vistas of sound. But it all boils down to the 16 vocalists and their performances. It's something you're not going to find anywhere else. It's completely unique, and I love the episodes, for example. I love the shorts as well, all the different sort of choices we get with the articulations, the percussion. It's absolutely fantastic, but the way it's been designed, and that vowel slider is something I've not seen before. Obviously we have expression, we've got modulation, but we also have this really cool vowel slider. I love it. I really do. And I think for £167 on intro offer, it is a really good deal. I can use this in so many different places. As a traditional choir, can also use it in media underscore, in crime music, in film music, video game music. Like, it's endless where you can put this choir. And the utility versus price tag is absolutely wonderful. So do I recommend it? Of course I recommend it. I love Westwood Instruments libraries. They are fantastic and I use a lot of them. In fact, in that demo that I created is all Westwood Instruments libraries. So if you have a little peek at the track names, you'll see which ones I've used. But yeah, really good stuff. So have a listen. If it's your cup of tea, pick it up. Wonderful. All that leaves me to say is thank you so much to Westwood Instruments for sending over a copy of Alt Choir so we could make this video. If you like what you heard, feel free to leave a like on the video, and of course drop us a comment. What do you think about this choir? Have you already picked it up? Because it's been out for possibly around 2 weeks by the time this video goes out. And have you been using it? What have you been using it on? Of course, please check out our other videos. We are well over 300 now. Lots and lots of different libraries. Something for everyone, hopefully. And if you've not done so already, you know I'm going to ask, please hit that subscribe button. We actually have looked at the figures again, and we're now on 92% of viewers are unsubscribed, and our viewership has gone up like massively. So we need more of you to hit that subscribe button purely to support us, because we have no advertising deals, no money changes hand, there's no affiliate links. It's all just to get all of these instruments out into the composing community, show off the hard work of the developers for the benefit of the composers. There we go. So until next time, keep making that beautiful music, and we will talk again soon.